Good morning. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. And I will start with the disclaimer that when it comes to sharing my testimony, if you're watching this and you don't believe me, I don't blame you. If it wasn't my testimony, I'd be hard-pressed to believe it myself. So to get started, when I was a toddler and was attacked by a pedophile, he put his hand over my mouth to keep me from screaming. The only way I could get his hand off my mouth, make a long story short, I broke his arm. It wasn't intentional, it happened. Slight backstory on that, my parents were having a party. I couldn't go up the stairs, so I was chilling in the bathroom because it was a little more quiet in there. This incident happened in England, so I looked up the Air Force base my dad was stationed to. Was wondering if there was a hospital there or if they had to take me to a civilian facility. Name of the facility is RAF Lakenheath. It's under U.S. command, but it has an English name. I believe at that point in time, something was implanted into my brain. This would have been late 70s. I do not believe it was implanted for the purposes of slavery, but more for, lack of a better way to put it, observation. It was a toddler that had broken a grown man's arm. You can get some good data off of this kid as he grows up. As the years went by, people with the handheld machines, and this makes sense to me now, starting in 6th grade with Mark and Marcel, they'd point him at me and be like, "What is that? What is that?" And be showing each other something, and I'd be like, "What is what? What are you talking about? Let me see." "No, you can't see. Back off." It happened for several years, even into my teens. But it wasn't until 1989 that the Holy Spirit told me, "Do not design anything else, or those people will never leave me alone." So what this also leads me to believe is that when it comes to such technology, there are multiple factions out there. But I also come to the conclusion that this is no slippery slope or domino effect in my life. That somewhere along the line, it's all branches on the same tree, heads on the same hydra. Anyway, the point of it all is, because of that incident as a young child, and what I have learned subsequently, I'm not going to say I have no choice, because I do. And I am adding the country of England to the permanent exclusions of effective immediately, alongside the Western Hemisphere, the continent of Africa, the country of Italy, and the island of Sicily. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you. I love you, human fan.